team. Happy Thursday. I'm going to talk, I want to make a video. I know I'm into videos lately, but I just feel like it's sometimes easier than writing it all in the team page, and sometimes other stuff is posted and it can be missed. So I feel like you might watch me if I make a video. Plus, we're not doing a team call this week. I'm going to move them to every other week. So it'll be next week at Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of every week. That way I can be more organized for you guys and really have some topics that you want to go over and that you want to discuss. But today I'm going to talk money. Which, you know, for some reason is like uncomfortable for me too. So doing some personal development there and trying to realize what that is for me, what that wall is. And, you know, I've mentioned before, it's never been my driving source. It's definitely more and more, though, becoming part of my why. And that's not because... you know, I guess my own pretense about money is like superficial, and that's not who I am or who I want people, or especially you guys, my team, people I care about, thinking of me. So it's tricky for me. But the fact is that money is the vehicle to your freedom and to my freedom. And a part of my why is money. And is growing and making more money because it's what needs to happen for me to live my best life and to be able to pour back into other people's life, and same thing for you guys. So, you know, this last time my husband was home, we decided to go to the redwoods one day, like to see the trees that are like 100 years old or whatever. Really cool place, and we haven't had the opportunity to go there yet, so we were going to go there. And then, you know, we got in the car, and then on the way there the truck broke down actually right on the interstate with Sean in the car. It just stopped working. Like, Clay's like, we're not moving, and I was like, what do you mean we're not moving? He's like, I mean, we're not moving. So I mean, it seems funny now, and I'm sure in like 10 years it'll be super funny. But in that moment, it wasn't really funny, you know, because we pulled over the side of the road, and, you know, your thoughts just start creeping in about what's wrong with the car and how much is this going to cost. And, you know, Clay and I really got into a really hard spot coming out here. The Coast Guard didn't give us what they were supposed to, like, trying to sum up a long story, but basically we got out here on a credit card, and then our stuff went missing for a month, and then when it got here, everything was broken. Well, they sent me a check 2 weeks before Christmas that I thought was for half, like a portion of it, like what they were paying us to stay in the hotel and eat. But they kind of tricked me, to be totally honest with you, the company, because I cashed that. That was actually our Christmas. That's like what I used for Christmas for the kids, instead of putting Christmas on even more on the credit card, right? They said because I cashed that check that I sealed the deal. So we were looking to get back almost $5,000 or $6,000, which we didn't want to, unfortunately, really do anything fun with, but we were just going to give the entire amount to the credit card, because we're about $12,000 in just credit cards at this point. And that was more. I've actually worked on them since I got out here. So, and that's not just the move, you know, being transparent and real. That was our lifestyle in Florida. We owned a boat. We went out to eat all the time. You know, even though I was working 3 jobs, my hair job had so much overhead, and I came into it with a lot of overhead, and I came into it with debt. So it was like, you know, that cycle, just that cycle that you get in and you don't know how to get out. And then coming out with here was like a double whammy. So basically, all in all, they're not giving us anything. And the military is like, just forget it. Like, they're not going to help us. What it would cost to get a lawyer to try to get that money would be more than what we would even were getting. So long story short, we're not receiving anything. And that $12,000 debt is on us. So, you know, since I've moved here, I really wanted to make some changes and stop using credit cards which I've done pretty well. You know, I've had a couple take 2 steps forward, you take a couple steps back, not perfectly, but well. And, but sitting in the car with him and just seeing my husband's face and like seeing him stressed, try not to cry. I don't know. I just felt like sad and felt like, I'm saying a lot, so I don't know. That's really annoying. Sorry. I felt like I wish I was in a position with my business that this was nothing, you know, that if we took the car in and it was 800 or 1800, that I just had it. You know, I do want to live like that. I want to live like that, not because I want things, because I want freedom. And even more so than the truck, him leaving on my birthday and watching my kids like say goodbye to their dad and just being so upset. That's my why. You know, honestly, guys, that's my why, is that I can be in a position at some point with this business to retire him and him not feel like he has to keep going or do 30 years because we need that security. Because he's missing their life, and it's sad, and it's really, really hard. And that's why I work so hard, and that's why I'm willing to fail forward, and that's why I believe in this, because it is a vehicle to freedom. It is a vehicle to freedom, and it's something I believe in. It's something I truly believe in, that I could help people along with helping myself and my family. And what we deserve, you know, what we deserve. My kids deserve their dad. And that takes money. And that takes growing as a team and getting other people to find their why so they can want it. And I have so many, you know, but that's my financial one. That's my financial one. And it's not always my driving force, you know, at all, changing someone's life and having someone comfortable in their skin and giving someone purpose as a coach, as a challenger, is always directed towards myself and my friend that passed and wanting to be that light. But it does take money to build freedom. And today was one of my highest paid Beachbody checks. I don't think it was the highest, but consistently, you know, I wanted to make $500 a month consistently just to cover what I need to cover to not have to use a credit card. So, and that, you know, the bigger paycheck of Clay's could do what it needs to do. And I had met that goal around January. And now today was 713. And I should break that guy up for you guys to see what my teams, you guys are a part of that. And then what my own commission from that. But I need to do that consistently. I want to do that consistently. And I don't know what your needs are, but I can tell you that it's very feasible to get yourself in a position to be making $500 a week consistently, so you can start moving forward and what you want to happen to your life and your why. Because I was doing that for the last couple weeks, and basically that was me hitting